Hi, my name is Khalil. I am a Herbalife Independent Distributor. And I want to tell you a little bit about how I came into the company and why I picked this company. So for me, I played college football. I'm from the East Coast originally, from New Jersey. And I played defensive tackle, which is the big guy on defense. So at the time, I was over 290 pounds and, graduated undergrad degree. And I was hired to work for the National Basketball Association, the NBA for short. And so starting my career out here, I realized quickly that the weather was totally different. Living on the East Coast, I was able to layer up really well. So that was hats and scarves and pea coats and boots, and I could do it well. I could dress in layers really well. And then I got out here to the West Coast, and it was more like tank tops and flip flops and pool parties and going to Vegas, and that was it. The image in my mind and the image in the mirror did not match. And so I was being told about this company, Herbalife. I was being told about these products. I initially lost a good amount of weight, but to date, I'm down 58 pounds, right? And so what took place for me is that I used to go to the store and shop by size only, right? For those who are like, understand this, when you shop by size only, you're limited to exactly what is there, right? It's like a rack that says 2XL or 3XL, and that's your options. You don't have other options. Just look around the store, you pick that rack. And when I found that I had more freedom to not just shop by size or by choice, that was a wake-up call. It was a huge, huge difference. And the need that I saw, most importantly, was a place that people could feel safe, feel home, feel included. And I wanted to find a place that I could call home, but also being in a space that I could be vulnerable. And this is one of the biggest things to me, is being able to be vulnerable. But as a man, finding a space to be vulnerable, finding a place to feel like yourself, because the moment I felt like I could be myself, I then was able to help other people. One thing I'm big on is including people, right? Exclusion is a big, big deal in all of life. And so now I have this newfound like understanding of nutrition. I understand the background of fitness, but I don't have a place to house people. And this is when it started. It was like, how do you get people to come together, right? Culture and community, right? That was one of the things that was like big in college football. And I wanted to create that. So that's what it was a void. And anytime a void is there, it's like, well, you can fill the void. And that's what took place. I filled the void, but really, seeing the opportunity, knowing that I could do things, and it really led to the business. Once I found the love, it permeated into everything else I did, right? Once you love something, you show up differently, right? For those who have been in love before, you walk through life differently. And I had fallen in love, not just with myself, but being able to help others. And so, we started off with 8 people in the park. We took it inside. We did something, an indoor, what we call fit camp. And a fit camp is basically just people running around getting in shape. We was doing everything that we could to just get the body moving. But again, it was community and culture, right? Community and culture coming together. So it's been outstanding. For me, it grew to a business and grew to a pretty sizable business, which I'm very, very proud of. And it's really about the people, the people that are involved. So, being able to do things like I'm from the East Coast, like I mentioned, being able to travel, time flexibility. My dog, I know for those who don't have pets, you may understand this, my dog just had a pretty major surgery. And for the last 2 weeks, I had the flexibility to not just work my business at home, but be able to be with her. And so I could take my business anywhere. As long as I got my phone or my laptop, I can do business anywhere. And that's one of the biggest things I really have enjoyed about this business and this company. I'm really thankful that I got the invite over 10 years ago. Because an invite is just an opportunity. You can say whatever you want to it, but the person that invites anyone to something that they think is great for them is a person that cares about you. So reach out to the person that cares about you and take a look at what we do.